This is an explicit podcast where we try to keep the conversations as raw and authentic as possible with no intentions of hurting anyone. So if you're very woke, religious, or sensitive, we highly recommend you do not tune in. Nervous?
No, I'm okay. Not so formal, I okay already.
It's not formal one, bro. But it's surprising that I don't see anyone doing podcasts with badminton player.
Because I think badminton players don't really know how to talk, especially on camera.
But even if they don't know how to talk, people will still want to see you ma. So they would at least invite badminton players on. But it's true though. I think a lot of badminton player is not the most extrovert.
Yeah.
What about yourself?
Actually, I started doing this because MCO and everything, pandemic, that's why,
What do you mean by doing this?
like social media stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I started there, I started doing live and everything, yeah.
Do you think it's helped out? Like with you
Yeah.
being more confident talking?
Yeah. Improve a lot in talking and...
Okay.
And
I
like,
see your social media engage a lot with your fans. Speak a lot of Malay also.
mostly Malay fan base.
I want to know, I'm curious. By the way, we're recording already. Yeah. How many % of your fan base, right, is Malay?
I think on Instagram, more Malays like 70%.
Similar to like Malaysia, just in general. Malaysia got 70% Malay, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like I got 80k followers on Instagram. Maybe because I speak Malay, so interaction more.
It's good. People feel like they can relate to you, you know, and it's so big market.
Yeah.
The smallest market is this one. English market.
Yeah. But on Facebook, I speak Chinese lah.
Why? Just
Because I started live on Facebook. Then that time, like Tam Boon Hyung, they all started doing. So I started there also lah. I started selling durian.
durian.
Yeah.
I heard during MCU.
Yeah, during MCU.
So, where did you grow up?
Seremban.
Seremban. I wanna know like just right from the beginning. How did it all start for you? You're a high-level badminton player. Been doing this all your life, right? Pretty much. When did you first started getting into badminton?
Actually, I started playing like with my dad at home, and then I started from there lah. And then I went for training around 12.
12-year-old is not very young, right? Compared to most.
Like proper training.
Yeah.
Not really young.
Yeah, because a lot of high level they will start 6-7 years
Yeah.
also can start already.
6-7, yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't know I was going to play professionally. Like started to have fun and then quite really like it lah. So
Before we get into that, guys, as y'all would already know, Zubair, Lau Chen. I think a lot of the viewers probably know him better than I do. I'm not a badminton expert myself. Did a lot of research just for this episode. I'm glad to have Bear on today. Guys, just a little favor that I can ask for people who have watched my videos. If you watched it once and you've enjoyed it, you watched it 2 or 3 times, would appreciate it if you click the subscribe button. Leave a comment, like what you think about the episode, suggestions who I could have on next as a guest on the podcast, and enjoy the episode, guys. So basically is you never took it seriously, is it?
actually when you are young, you actually don't think so much also lah. Just like meeting friends and then having fun at first. Then you started to like, I'm not bad at it. Then you started more take it more serious like training and all. Yeah.
Are you a competitive person since young? You want to win. You know what I mean? Then like you lose, you hate losing. You know?
I think everyone hate losing. Yeah.
Depends. Some people are not as competitive. You know.
Healthily compete with each other lah. Not to say like, I'm jealous about you or what. Yeah, not like that. Yeah, just like I want to beat you. I train more, train extra.
But do you actually play other sports also other than badminton?
Actually, yeah.
Like what?
When I was in secondary school lah, all of the sports we play lah for fun.
Basketball, soccer,
ping-pong,
football.
Yeah. Football I don't really.
You started training at 12 years old.
Actually, I was in the state team when I was 12. I started around 10 lah, I think. Then I went into the state team around 12. Then I got kicked out also 13, I think.
Got kicked out. Why?
Not good enough that time.
Oh, not good enough. Not that you were ponteng or.
No.
Okay. So, you got into state team at 12 already, but you would have to first go to daerah first, is it? Then you did well in your district competition, then go to state level.
Actually, that time I think I didn't play any district.
Straight into state level.
Because every end of the year or beginning of the year they have selection. Yeah. So you are like under which club, they will send like 2 players, 1 player to go for selection. Yeah. So I got in lah.
Selangor club.
Badminton club lah, like in KL there are a lot of badminton academy and clubs, yeah.
Okay. When did you break into like the national level?
That time I got MSSM champion lah. MSSM is this Sukan Malaysia.
SMM. Oh, okay.
There are a lot of tournaments like open. My result was not bad lah. Then they asked me for selection.
Back then, was it doubles also?
Actually, in badminton, we change whether you go doubles or singles around 16.
Why?
16. You cannot focus on both.
Okay.
When you're young, you still can play like single and double.
Yeah.
When you're 16,
You have to pick
starting, competitive really. Yeah.
Okay. Before that, you were playing single and
Single
doubles.
and doubles, yeah.
Okay, both also can win.
Not to say can win, I can play lah.
Can play. But from early on, you could tell that doubles you are better.
Yeah.
Okay. Because singles, it requires much better gas tank. Is it like stamina?
Can say like that, but I think different footwork, different skills and everything. Yeah.
Pretend I don't know anything. I really don't know anything. So
It's okay.
singles and doubles, what does it take to be a good singles player? What does it take to be a good doubles player?
Basically, single and double, the difference is single is all by yourself. If doubles like husband and wife,
The chemistry,
chemistry
very
and
important.
then very important. Like today I'm not playing good. I'm playing good. Your partner is not playing good. But
Yup.
same also you are a pair. So
But do you think that also singles, you have to be much more fit, much more good
I think
conditioning?
not to say like that.
It's not really like that.
Both also must be fit because singles is like longer rally. Yeah. Actually, not to say doubles is like faster.
Faster,
Faster,
more
yeah.
strokes.
Every shot, every second.
Yeah.
the ball,
Oh, okay. Singles is more running.
Court coverage bigger. Ma.
Yeah, coverage.
Like
bigger.
if double players we don't really run long distance.
Yeah.
Just like short
Short sprint,
400.
short sprint. Actually, in high school, did you do those track, like 100-meter, lari pecut, all those?
In high school I do.
Never. You never did.
Don't like running.
Don't like running. But then when you start training, then you have to run.
Actually started only I go into national team. 17?
That you start doing cardio, like
Not to say
normal.
cardio lah, like track running.
Oh, okay.
100 meter, 200 meter, 400.
So before you went to national team, how's the structure like? Like training before national level?
A bit different lah.
Just one time a day.
One time a day. If
6
like
times a week.
5 to 6 times. Because we still need to go to school in the morning.
Yeah. Then when you transition to national level,
Then I went for selection. Actually, that time not confirmed yet in national team. Just selection, and then
sorry, what is a selection like? A
Selection.
competition?
it's like, okay, I'm from Negeri Sembilan, some from Selangor, and then we gather together, then we like play ranking stuff lah. Then the coaches will choose which one should stay and which one should leave, yeah, like that.
Is it like on TV also,
No.
or just within the coaches and all?
Within the coaches and the management lah, yeah.
So you got selected to join national team.
To join on probation, yeah, not confirm.
Okay, how long is the probation?
I think because when you're 17, 18, they focus on World Junior, Asian Junior.
Championship lah.
Most of it lah, kebanyakan based on that result.
Depend how
on
you
the-
do.
yeah,
Below 18 lah.
below 18.
How did you do for the juniors?
The junior when I was 18, we got the World Junior team champion.
Oh, you were champion in.
team event.
Okay, wait, team as in your doubles pair?
No.
No.
Like Thomas Cup,
Huh?
Team Malaysia. Like we got one single, one man single, one woman single. one
Oh,
man
okay.
double.
You mean Malaysia won first place?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was inside the team lah. Yeah. So,
Then when you go to national level, right? What is the difference in the structure of training?
Full time, morning, like it's like your career, your job.
Yeah.
Morning, afternoon.
How's the sessions like? Let's say morning.
Morning maybe 3 hours. Afternoon 2.5. Around 6 hours lah a day.
What consists of let's say morning session?
Morning is more on court, badminton training, like shuttle drill, match play and everything. Afternoon is more on physical, gym, agility. Yeah,
Oh, it's like a conditioning for the body.
not to say conditioning, like different training lah. One is on court, one is off court.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
gym training. Yeah.
The afternoon session will take place at like what time?
3 maybe.
You have maybe
Few hours of break.
what happens during the break?
Sleep, eat. After you eat, train again.
Is it like where's the national team trainings place?
Bukit Kiara,
Bukit
KLGCC, bisa.
KLGC. Oh, okay, just here.
Yeah.
Go train in the morning, go back, and will you take a nap?
Yep.
Always
Sure.
must nap.
Tired, really tired.
How long nap?
Maybe like 1 hour. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go for lunch first and then
Yeah. Then at night, what time would you go to bed by?
11. Yeah. See what time is your training actually. Some coaches start training at 5 morning.
5-6 times a week.
10 sessions a week.
Okay.
10 sessions.
Is there a day where completely just recovery?
Sunday?
What do you all do on Sunday? Or is it up to you?
Up to you lah, yeah.
Okay, so you don't have to see the team or the
No.
coaches.
Up to you.
What would you do lah? Do you have any?
But
hobby?
normally I will go back to Seremban.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I will go back to my hometown. Yeah.
It's about an hour drive. Yeah.
Some they will just stay there because some from Kedah, Penang, quite far.
The sports school. Do you all study as well?
I'm not in the sports school.
It's just the national training team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sports school is like until
High school.
17.
Oh.
Yeah, high school.
Like the Bukit Jalil Sports
Yeah,
School.
yeah. But Bukit Jalil Sports School, they study also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Like after 18 like that.
Or depends, see whether you want to study or not. I studied also my degree.
Oh, so you're doing both.
Yeah, part-time studying.
Where did you study?
UM.
Wow. So you have to juggle training and also studying, which is
But part-time, maybe like I take 2 subjects, one semester.
okay.
Yeah.
Whereas regular will be like 4
Six,
subjects, 6
4,
subjects.
5, yeah.
So were you a good student?
Not really lah.
Not really. Can pass?
Can pass lah. But I took 8 years
8 years.
for my degree.
So each year is 4 subjects.
Like we go classes like in between training or maybe night time. A bit hard lah, but still.
But what was your the degree?
Or sports science.
You think it's tough? Just boring, is it?
Not to say boring lah. For me, I focus more on my badminton. So I think like 2 subjects is not really hard lah.
Are you a last minute study person? Huh?
Don't really study.
Don't really study
Because
for
I
pass, meh?
think based on assignment more.
Oh, okay. So it's not too straining.
Not too what lah. Yeah. And then we are athlete, so the lecturer also bagi chance sikit lah.
Because they know what you should actually focus on.
But quite hard lah because during final exam and everything you can't miss. So sometimes we got tournament and what we need to retake.
Postpone lah. We have to postpone sometimes, like reschedule.
No, cannot reschedule. Just fail and then take again.
Oh, really? They don't give you like special exemption because you are wakil negara.
No.
No.
Final exam cannot because it's the university thing,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
the
yeah.
faculty thing.
Oh, that's quite unfair like that because you all have no choice. Would have to.
The university thing, you are unfair to them lah. But
Yeah. Okay, got you.
Mm.
Okay. When you were in your early years, 20 like that,
Yeah.
your training back then, right? Is it the same as your training right now?
Actually, it's the same. Yeah.
It's the same structure.
Same structure. You mean in national team and independent also?
Yeah.
It's the same, but facility wise, independent a bit more difficult.
Okay. Let's talk about the like right now you are independent player. Since when?
2018?
2018
2000. 3 years 3 years plus.
20 COVID that time.
Before COVID.
Before COVID, 2019
2018, 2019, between that.
Okay. In badminton okay, to compete at the highest level, is it a common thing to be an independent player?
Actually, last time is uncommon. Now,
Yeah.
more common. Yeah.
Who, of course, very famous one is Lizzie Jia is also independent one. Who was the first actually to start going independent themselves training?
Last time don't have independent team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it your batch? Like you?
Around maybe like Tan Boon Hyung.
Yeah,
Keng Kiat, yeah.
This
That
was
time lah.
He was before you. He went independent
yeah, before.
much before. Okay.
So they started lah. Luckily also. Yeah.
What you say luckily, but I think people will be interested to know what is the differences and why did you make that choice to go independent?
Actually, like Lijia case and our case a bit different.
Why
Some is
Why would you say
we
that?
don't have much opportunity inside the national team, so we came out. Not because of
Oh,
other thing. Yeah.
and the reason you say don't have much opportunity is because BAM picks who they want to they want to
Maybe like
send.
budget wise, and then see who they want to send. Yeah.
Okay. You feel like now, what are the benefits you get of being independent?
More freedom, lor.
More freedom.
And then you choose your own tournament if you got the budget, lah, got the sponsor. Yeah.
When you were with BAM, you are more active then, is it?
Not to say more active. You need to follow them, lor. Like, okay, maybe this tournament you really want to go, but sometimes the management say, oh, you cannot go because you haven't reached your what I would say KPI.
Yeah, yeah.
And something like that. Yeah.
What sort of KPI are they
Like
talking
result.
about?
Maybe you go for 5 tournaments, 3 tournaments don't have result. Actually, I think it's fair, but that's the difference, lah.
So the main reason that you decided to go independent is freedom.
Not to say freedom, lah. In that time, I was 27. Yeah, when you get older.
Oh, sorry, are you
Opportunity.
1993? 30 this year.
Yeah,
You were saying?
not so much opportunity really. Yeah, to go for tournaments and all. Then me and my partner decided to come out.
Back then your partner was Vishen, is it?
No.
Before Vishen. Andrew
Choi.
Choi, okay. You decided to go independent. Does training all is you have to organize yourself?
That's why I say luckily, like Tam Boon Hyung, they already started this thing, so we just joined them. Got coach already and everything. We just joined them.
Oh yeah, then it makes it much easier because you
yeah.
already have a structure. Okay.
We got a lot stronger lah. Then I think now we have around 25.
25 independent players.
For doubles lah.
In general, singles, are there many independent players
I
for
think
Malaysia?
not as much as doubles lah.
Actually, what was the reason the Tan Boon Hyung also went independent?
Wow, this one not really sure.
Cannot answer.
Cannot answer because I didn't ask him also why.
Okay. Now, do you find in general it's easier to go about your training compared to BAM?
I think for training wise, which one more tiring or what? I think it's quite the same.
Okay.
But in BAM, in national team,
Yep.
you are like, I need to go because of I'm in BM.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need to go, not to say I want to go. This is like, it's all about you.
Yeah.
You need to be more disciplined because don't have management,
Yeah.
don't have what, yeah.
Okay.
Not to say I need to. I want to go lah.
This one I'm curious about, right? What do you by any chance follow MMA or watch any MMA?
A bit.
Got
I
ah?
like,
Like UFC like that, is
Yeah.
it? Okay, yeah.
I quite like it lah.
I'm a huge fan
No,
lah.
is it? Okay lah. I just like to watch them fight lah.
Okay, yeah, very interesting. Some people think that it's very like stupid. You know, people are just beating each other, but I appreciate like it's like strategy also,
Yeah, yeah.
right? Let's say in fighting, right, how it works, right, with the coaches is when they win a fight, then they give a percentage to the coaches like that.
Yep.
Is that similar how it works in BAM,
I think no.
or is fixed pay?
Fixed pay.
Now also, like, how about now as an independent player?
Independent player, monthly we will pay the coach.
Oh, okay. And also, is there an agreement if tournament money, do you all give a percentage?
No.
No,
Because he's under one brand. So the brand will pay for the expenses.
sponsor, you mean,
Yeah, sponsor.
Oh, okay.
For the hotel expenses and then
So I have a cousin, right? Not cousin, nephew. 15-year-old, loves playing badminton. So he's a big fan. Later, do you mind if you could help me sign a T-shirt?
can,
So
sure.
later we'll do that. Yeah, he asked me. He got a few questions. He asked me to ask you. Requested. Do you prefer a head heavy racket or a head light racket?
For me,
And also can explain the difference for the audience.
okay. Headlight is more on controlling and everything. Yeah, control your net. Head heavy is more on for attacking player. Yeah.
More offensive.
Yeah.
Okay. Your play style is how would you describe your play style?
I think more front player, control player. Yeah.
You've always been playing at the front.
Yeah.
Since okay.
Yeah, since last
Since
time.
the start
Mhm.
So you prefer
I
head
prefer balance lah. More on balance. Yeah.
not so heavy, not so light, just a medium. Okay.
I mean, the handle and the head balance.
Okay, what strings do you use?
Apex, no?
Apex strings. Okay.
What tension do I use?
Yeah, tension.
31, 30.
31, 30. Okay, let's talk about so far in your career. What is the proudest moment you've had?
Proudest moment,
Yeah, or maybe happiest moment, achievements.
quite a lot lah. Not to say quite a lot lah.
But you have to. I mean, you have to pick one lah. Like that for you that you think, oh, this is you cherish that moment the most.
Let me think.
Means there's too many already.
Not to say too many lah, because quite long in this badminton tournament and everything.
Or maybe just you feel is your best win.
My best win was
Against who? Maybe the highest ranked person that you've played against and you managed to win, pull an upset or.
that was in Macau, my opponent lah. I won the All England champion, and then after winning the
What's their name?
China pair lah.
Oh, China.
pair,
Okay.
yeah.
What's their name? The pair.
Liu Xiaolong. After winning All England,
So they won the All England, and then you faced them afterwards.
after a few months.
Okay. Last year at the Malaysian Open, right? You played against number 1 seed right now, Alfian and Ardianto.
Yeah.
Because to me, right, I'm looking at your record and then I'm looking at your notable matches and all. Number 1 seed, I think it straight away in my mind, I'm like, wow, you play against number 1 seed. But for you, is it like you play so many matches and you cannot remember?
Actually,
You feel that
me
way?
and
right?
Afian,
Yeah.
Fajar, Afian and Rian, quite the same match, so we met a lot of times already.
Since okay, yeah, it's about same age group.
Yeah, about same age.
Okay. But last year you all played against them. It was
We lost lah.
yeah, with Vision ma. It was a close first game, and then second one, you all lost. Do you have a moment where you feel like the hardest defeat,
Hardest defeat.
most disappointing for yourself?
Actually, last year when I partnered with Sam, our result wasn't good. Yeah, so that was a really hard time.
Is there a particular match?
I think for some period of time we didn't win any match. Yeah, so
The last match you all played was with Alfian and Ardianto, is it, together?
we won the All England champion, last year All England champion. Yeah, at the Malaysia Open. Badminton, and that was our last match, Malaysia Open.
Okay.
Yep.
And you all stopped playing together about 9 months ago already. What's the reason why you all separate?
We think at that time wasn't going anywhere. Yeah. Our result was like not really good, and then we talked to each other, then decided to split out lah.
Like what you say, it's a very neutral understanding that you all decide to just better for both parties.
Yep.
So now you're pairing with Azrin.
Yeah.
How's that been now?
Actually, quite okay because our chemistry.
A younger
same
guy
age.
also. Yeah, same age. Wisham is about 3-4 years older than you,
Yeah,
right?
3-4 years.
Azrin, did you pair with him before?
Yeah. Before we sent my pair with Azrin.
How come you all suddenly stopped pairing together back then with Azrin?
Because that time it was MCO, then finding sponsor is a really hard thing. Yeah. And then we same talk to me lah, say got this sponsor and everything, so I decided to go with Sam lah. Yeah. Because that time basically zero MCO,
Yeah.
the pandemic.
Basically, he Vishen reach out to you lah and say like, hey, let's do this together. What's the difference in playstyle playing with Vishen and Azrin?
I think Sam is more experienced lah. Yeah. More experienced, like
Explosive smasher.
Yeah, really,
Yeah.
really explosive.
Yeah, he's very popular for that lah. Azrin, how's
Azrin, I think our chemistry and our understanding is better.
better?
Yeah.
Also, you all together have played together more compared to Vishen lah.
Yep.
So maybe that's why also you all better understanding.
Yeah, and we are good friends also. Yeah.
And pretty much a lot of these players, you know them since you joined national team already. You all know each other.
Because we stay together, everyone stay together.
Yeah. Let's talk about. So now you're having an injury, right?
Yep.
How long more is the recovery process gonna take?
Maybe 5 more months. 4 to
It's a
5
long,
months. Yep.
long time.
To start playing competitively.
Training
Training, I think around 3 more months.
3 months. Then slowly get back into proper training. Competing, you say will take 5 months at least.
6 months lah. Cannot really confirm lah, but that's my target lah.
Do you have a target tournament that you want to?
After this?
Yeah, after you recover.
At the meantime, no lah, because I just want to focus on my recovery first, and then because our tournament we can still join because our ranking still there.
Okay, this also my nephew asked me to ask you. So you've done many tournaments, of course. You must have your specific way of how to manage your nerves or the mental side. You know, do you feel very scared or before a tournament? How do you manage it?
Actually, this one based on based on experience and everything. Some really like tournament kanchong something like that.
Different people will get more kanchong.
Yeah, different people and then different players lah. Some really like kanchong one. They can train very well, play very well in training, but in tournament different.
Yourself?
I think last time yes, but
When you're younger.
when I'm younger lah. But when you get older, you learn and everything. Need time also lah. Actually, I still feel sometimes you will get blank and everything.
What do you mean by you get blank?
Like suddenly you are leading, then suddenly people
yeah. You fuck up lah, basically. Just mess up.
that moment lah. You say like before match and everything, I don't get nervous.
Oh, okay. Only when you're playing, then things are
Yeah.
going wrong suddenly. Do you have a particular match, right, where you felt like you did so bad, the most disappointed?
Actually, quite a lot. But I think I didn't play well is after my right leg surgery.
Yeah.
Then I started to play tournaments and all. I can't really get my rhythm and
When was this? What do you mean
same thing.
Yeah, this was when?
2 years ago.
The same leg,
No, different leg.
different leg, but same problem.
Same problem. Yeah.
It's a ACL.
ACL.
You know, there's this. I heard people say that if you tear one ACL,
Yeah.
it's true, right? That
Yeah, true.
within the next few years, if you are athlete, it's very common to tear the next one.
I saw on the internet also.
Yeah, why? Is
I think it's because you put more pressure on your left leg.
okay. So this really happened to you, yeah. How long? So when you're now it's left leg, your right leg that time, how long did it take to recover? Also,
It's around 6 months or so.
6
Total
months.
lah. Yeah.
okay, this 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
How do you perform in training, like after the recovery from the right leg?
Actually, this leg, because it was my first time also, not really experienced and
Yeah.
everything. A bit scared to like
Push.
and everything. But actually, you can because my left leg. Next day after surgery, I started walking. And
You're
everything.
saying now,
Yeah, no. Then
But-
this leg, I
slow.
with crutches for I think 6 weeks,
6 weeks. And now, how long were you using crutches?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, so you realize that you can actually push the recovery a
Yeah.
bit faster. Yeah. Also,
This one like a bit scared to step to put pressure on. Yeah.
but let's say in training, performance wise, like before you injured the left leg, how did you feel in training after you recover from the right leg ACL tear?
Need time lah. Needs time. lah.
Need time, but could you go back to normal?
Actually, you can, but
can,
you need to go for physio. Like you need to be more hardworking lah than others. Yeah.
You managed to nurture it back to like almost 100%.
Yeah, almost 100%.
Okay.
But actually, it's not to say your leg can tahan or not. It's here.
Here also mental.
Yeah, mentally, like you are scared already. What you kena
Yeah.
before. Yeah.
Let me put it this way It's not a correct comparison, but let's say fighters,
Yeah.
right? When they suddenly get knocked out or they injured their leg or what, right? Then their confidence is not there
Yeah.
because they know that it can happen again.
Something like that. But enough training and everything, well prepared, that would make your confidence to come back.
Okay, and of course now that you're going through the left leg ACL recovery, right? You have the experience already, so you probably can handle it better.
I think a lot better.
Okay.
I can handle it.
Let me ask you this. So, right now, number one player, Axelsen,
Yep.
he's very tall.
Very
right?
tall.
There's players like Pierre Colding, who is
Holding
that guy. He's the tallest ever, right?
6 feet.
6'9", I think he's the tallest player ever. He's like LeBron James, LeBron James height. Do you think it's an advantage?
Got advantage and disadvantage lah. Yeah. A bit more not so agile. But I think Victor is also quite tall, but he managed
He's
to
very tall also.
improve his agility and everything. I can
Yeah,
see
yeah.
that throughout the years.
Do you happen to watch football by any
Not
chance?
really.
Not
a
really.
bit.
Yeah. Do you know who's Haaland?
The
Haaland.
long hair one.
Long hair from Manchester City.
Yeah.
So he is also 6'4", I think, 6'4".
And very big, right?
Big, but the thing is, he is very athletic.
Yeah.
Usually people who is very tall, they are not the most athletic, right? Because their balance not so good. So Haaland is someone like that is also very athletic and very tall. So if you can manage your physical fitness, right, and being very tall is an advantage.
Yeah. But I think like Victor really focus on his weakness lah, like his agility and all. Yeah, that's why he improved so much.
Earlier on in his
Yup.
career, he's not the same player as he is now.
Can see his weakness lah, but now
What was his
his
weakness, before?
like turning,
Uh,
yeah,
the physical
slower,
stuff.
a bit slower compared to like Lee Chong Wei or that.
Wow. Okay. Have you actually done training in overseas before, like different camp? Because I was listening to Zija talking about he went and trained with the Danish team,
Oh yeah.
and he says it's very different. Have you ever had that experience?
I went Germany
So you,
for 2 weeks.
when did you go?
Last 2 years before my operation. Last 3 years lah.
Okay, so you went there for competition.
Before completion, yeah, I
Oh.
went there for training.
The competition in Germany,
I think in Germany or somewhere near.
So you went with your team, but then you went independent already.
Yeah, two
Yeah.
person.
They let you join their training.
Yeah.
How was it like?
Actually, a bit different, but they are national team, but a bit like independent.
How was it different from your training?
The time and everything still the same, but a bit different because I think from last time they really specified on sports science and everything. Yeah, so a bit
Oh,
shorter
okay.
time. We do training one set around maybe 30 seconds, 1 minute.
Yeah.
They will do like 15. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about with weights, is it?
No, not to say weights like shuttle drill
Oh.
and everything. Yeah.
Do you feel more intense?
Intense.
Or maybe it's intense because you are not used to it.
I think ours more intense.
Really?
Ours is like longer period of time training.
Is it, so that's why you think Malaysia got better player?
Actually, Malaysia a lot of talented players. Yeah.
Of course. Badminton is our number one sport. Maybe I think football is more people watching.
Yeah.
But number one, of course, is
sport,
is badminton. And I also didn't realize that on social media, badminton is the number one, right?
On social media.
In Malaysia. The badminton following, I think it's the biggest sport already.
Actually, all this started not long ago.
So let me ask you, you already been playing at this level for so long, but I think last time you're not as popular as
Yep.
now. How's that been? Do you get recognized much more when you walk
Yeah,
around?
yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
Are they very friendly? They come out, they ask for autographs.
Yeah, friendly.
Yeah.
Really friendly. But on the internet, it's not the same.
It's not the same, okay, this one also, another thing that my cousin asked, because you're playing at a very high level, you don't get to be the champion every time, right? Taking losses is very normal. So how do you feel when, let's say after going through a hard loss, you know what's going to happen in the comments, right? It's all horrible. Or how do you go about it?
Actually, I'm okay already.
But at the start,
At the start, a bit lah.
like
A bit.
it really hurts.
Yep. Because sometimes they really talk really bad, really.
And then when you go and look at their profile, you're like, this guy don't play badminton. They just like to talk.
Yeah, really. Sometimes they were private message you say talk about your family, your father die, your mother die.
Like
I
Malaysians,
think so. Not sure.
it's surprising to see even like local Malaysian also, they can bash their own players, you know.
Yeah.
And then I was listening to the Anderson podcast, right? Then they were saying that I think those people is because they lost money betting on you, right? That's why they're suddenly so angry. Because it don't make sense how someone can be so angry over another person playing when it has nothing to do with that person playing, right? You know?
Actually, I think you can give comment, but not until like our family and like
Yeah, you're saying that it's okay to give
Comment.
bad comment, but don't have to include your personal family or maybe girlfriend or wife or whatever.
you can give comment about badminton. Maybe like, oh, I think you should improve this.
Yeah.
This. Actually, I accept.
Yeah,
No problem.
yeah. It's just the nature of the internet nowadays, really.
Really.
And in anything, you know, anything that you do, as long as you're popular, there's people gonna talk shit,
Yeah.
you know, and they say horrible things.
This thing is normal, really normal for me lah.
I also felt a bit of this. but only at the start. Then after that, you realize like it's always going to happen. And then the more popular you are, the more it happens.
More haters lah.
Yeah, more haters. So you might as well get used to it.
I think if you cannot take it, then you don't go and see the comment. That's all.
Yeah. Have you ever done that? Like turn off the comments?
No, I'm okay actually.
Okay. The greatest badminton player of all time. Of course, there's two people, right, that people think about. Lee Chong-wei and Lin Dan.
Yeah.
What's your opinion?
Because last time I was in BAM,
Yeah.
I see how Lee Chong-wei train lah. Yeah.
Oh, this one I want to know.
So Lin Dan I don't really know, but
Okay,
Lee Chong-wei is really like I really respect him lah.
Mm.
Really in training wise, in tournament training, because I think he's really determined, really disciplined, and he can maintain for a very long period of time.
Yeah.
Like for me, discipline, then maybe like
Yeah.
slack a bit for some.
Yeah. Oh, you're very honest, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
I think everyone is the same lah. Quite.
You're very honest and upfront about it, but it's the truth, if you're honest about it, then you'll make changes and all.
Yeah.
Tell me how Lee Chong-wei goes. If you guys have training 2 times a day, he also goes training 2 times a day. But what is the difference? Like what separates him from like just all the other people?
I think maybe I'm not in the national team yet. Maybe
Yup.
from young.
Yeah, you're still quite young. Yeah.
So many years he's been doing the same thing, and every day he's giving his 100%. Yeah.
The consistency.
Yeah, really consistent.
Yeah. Actually, it's the same. You think about all the greatest athletes, like let's say LeBron James or Mike Tyson or whatever. It's all the same. Discipline, consistency.
Yeah.
And they always say this, the road to being a great person, to achieve something great is a very lonely road.
Yeah.
Yeah. Social life is almost none.
Really
Zero.
none. Maybe 1%.
Yeah. So you last time when you also know Lee Chong-wei also, he couple of days of year only he will go and hang out with his friends, or most of the time it's just
Training,
focus. It's well deserved.
Yeah, really well deserved. And then at our age, 20, 21,
Yeah.
some of them, if you win some tournament, you earn some money.
Then you feel like, you can
enough.
slack a bit,
Yeah.
go and
And
party.
And then in KL some more, and you are at that age some more.
Yeah, no, I understand, because a lot of players, they are coming from the smaller city,
Yeah.
right? So they come to the city, KL, then they experience more entertainment. So they want to enjoy a bit. So that's the part where it's you have to have the discipline. Lee Chong-wei, he grew up where?
Penang?
Penang.
BM.
Okay.
Bukit Matajam.
So he moved here also to train.
I think so lah. That one I'm not really sure because different batch.
So of course when you were younger, 12-year-old and all, just started training, that he was your hero, your idol.
Yeah, I think
Right.
everyone lah.
Yeah.
Everyone see him play. Like that time, Lee Chong-wei, Koo Keng Keat, Tan Boon Hyung, really famous. Right?
Yeah. I still remember 2008 Olympics, watching with my family. And it's funny how even if you're not a huge fan, everyone is watching. And then not only everyone is watching, like I could feel, because he's losing, and I just feel very hurt, like just
Yeah.
you want him to win, and my parents are all watching also. We're not big fans of badminton,
But you will still watch.
still watch, and somehow you just feel connected. Like you just really want. He really made Malaysians all very proud.
3 times silver.
Medalist. Yeah. in
Actually, it's
Olympics.
sad, but
Is it sad? It's sad if you are someone who is you are just a mega winner. But to regular people, we think that that's already a very amazing accomplishment.
really amazing lah. But I think he should have got the goal lah, at least for one time.
You mean he deserve it?
Deserve it, really deserve it. Yeah.
I mean, if that one person don't exist, Lin Dan, many people, if you ask many people, they all will say Lin Dan was the greatest ever, achievement wise. But of course, as Malaysian, and yourself, you'll be so close to Lee Chong-wei, watch him train and all, you sure have to pick Lee Chong-wei as your your number one.
I think maybe Lin Dan is doing the same thing, but I can't see man.
Like basically it's not like you can tell who trained harder.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
both also train very hard. But Lin Dan he's not as fast as Chong-wei, right?
Not that fast. It's I think more explosive,
It's more explosive, stronger.
stronger, and then I think he's really very confident.
Yeah.
You can see.
Yeah, I can see. Can see. And then once you're leading, right, you take the lead and you go with it. There's a couple of matches with Chong is winning by a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's just the confidence cannot break him.
He's really confident. You can see in his face also.
Yeah, it looks like that. Badminton is a sport where you can be skinny, right? You can be skinny and you don't have to be big.
No.
You have to be fast.
Yeah, fast. Actually, a lot badminton really too many things to cover.
What do you
Like
mean?
physically, like you cannot be too big, you cannot be too muscular. You need to be agile, and then on the court, a lot of strategies. Yeah, a lot of things to cover up. Like I think same as MMA.
Of course. But the thing is, when you tell me all this, I don't know. I don't understand. Okay, let me ask you. If you had to pick one, speed or strength?
I think both also important. Really
Both
because,
important, right?
because sometimes you are fast but you don't have strength. Now because all the big tournament venue, the hall is very very big, and then the shuttle is really slow.
The what?
The shuttle,
The shuttlecock.
yeah,
Why?
really slow. Now you see all the tournaments are all shuttle is slow.
In the last few years only, is it?
Yeah, and then
So you need more power.
you need power also lah. Not to say you don't need speed, but I think both also is important.
How has that affected your play style since they changed the shutter?
I think you, not to say change lah. You different tournament, different speed, different drift and everything. You need to adapt lah.
You're saying only certain tournaments they're using this shutter where it's
No.
heavier.
I think now
All
not all lah. Some maybe a bit faster, but
slower.
shutter is slow lah because the tournament venue is big.
Uh.
That's the thing also.
Why the tournament venue is big, the shutter moves slower?
This one I'm not really sure. Like in Genting, you play in Genting, the shuttle go very fast because the air is thinner.
Oh, okay. Oh, and also it's also true you play in different country, the weather is different, the shutter move differently.
Yeah.
Is it?
And a bit lah affected. Like in Genting Highland,
Yeah, different. Right? The altitude they call it. Yeah. Oh,
really fast in Genting.
you all go there to train, man? In Genting?
Purple League, one tournament is there.
Oh, okay. So many things. I wish I knew the sport better. Can ask you much more in detail in the future. So I probably want to be able to talk to more badminton players. So I need to learn more. So understand more about the game. Do you have a favorite player right now?
Favorite player?
Yeah, that you like to watch him play. His play style.
I think now I watch more doubles like that.
Yeah, of course.
Henja Setiawan, Asan, yeah. Henja Setiawan,
Number third right now.
Yeah, I think 38 years old. 39.
Yeah. So they've been doing it for so long, and that's someone you actually look up to because of their perseverance. For yourself, what is the number one goal that you want to achieve?
Everyone also, I think their dream is to compete in the Olympics,
right?
Yeah, to get a medal or win the Olympics.
Yeah, everyone has the same.
Everyone has the same.
How does so Olympic, that one is BAM. If you are training under BAM, they will select who gets to go, right?
The Olympics, we have a Olympic ranking point. That period of time, if you are number 1 to 16, you get to go in.
1 to 16 in the country, ranking. Are they following the BWF point system?
No. They have their own Olympic ranking point.
But are they basing the points based on all the other? It's like BWF, they count like that, which is all the tournaments you join, then they accumulate the point.
Yeah. It's the same, but these BWF points, if you are not in the top 32, you can't go to the big tournaments like All England and all. So you need to be in the top 32 to go to all these tournaments to get the Olympic points. Yeah.
Were you ever close to making it to the Olympic team?
I think no.
How do they choose by country? It doesn't matter. If Malaysia have 5 people in the top 16,
Yep.
all 5 also get to go.
No.
It's not like that.
Only one. If you're top 4, 2 pairs get to go. Top 4 or top 6? I'm not sure. But around that, you need to be in the top 4 to have 2 representatives.
So Olympic is the most prestigious tournament. Apart from Olympic,
World Championship,
World Badminton Championships,
Asian Game.
World Championship, is that more prestigious or the All England?
I think quite the same.
Quite the same. They call it Super 1000, right?
Yeah,
Is
Super
it?
1000.
Okay.
But Malaysia haven't got the World Championship
For single.
for every department until Sowie.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah, last year.
Aaron and
So
yeah, so other department? No, the first like singles all never win also, right? Last year, who won singles? Axelsen, is it?
Excelsior, yeah.
Yeah, and the year before was the Singaporean.
Yep. No,
Yeah.
can you?
Yeah, which is very big, huge for Singapore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really huge.
Actually, Singapore has not been the same level as Malaysia or Indonesia in quite a while.
Yeah. Malaysia,
They're getting
Indonesia,
stronger now.
Singapore, I think more on education.
Yeah. Sure. Also population much less.
Yeah.
You know, maybe got less people doing the sport. Yeah.
But they are doing quite okay now. Quite
Yeah.
well.
Just now I asked, do you have like a, let's say, singles player, your favorite style to watch?
Favorite style, I think the day I saw Kun Lawut playing, Thailand player.
Yeah. What's
Yeah,
his
I
seat right now?
I'm not sure lah, but I think
Yeah.
top 10, top 5.
Top 10.
Yeah. I think he's nice to watch. His gameplay and everything, very skillful. Yeah. I like to watch all this like Hendra Setiawan.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I want to ask you about your YouTube channel. Right. So guys, you all probably already know, follow Lao Chen
Thank you,
on
thank you.
YouTube. You started this 1 year ago.
Yeah, around 1 year plus a bit.
Okay. How did it come about? Why suddenly?
Actually, I started doing some lah, like normal, but not YouTube lah. Just like Instagram and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I do live and everything. And then my videographer now,
Yep.
Darren, he approached me lah. Said,
Darren.
Yeah, Darren.
Yeah.
He said, hey, I come and help you take videos lah.
Yeah.
For free, like we collaborate or what, something like that. Then I say, okay lah.
Oh, he helped you for free.
That time lah.
Oh, okay. Now he's doing it full time. So he has.
Actually, he's a freelance lah. So
Mm.
yeah. Then he taught me a lot also. He showed me how to do lah. Like because my YouTube is quite lifestyle one, so
Yeah.
not really no script, no nothing.
Yeah,
I just-
very casual, right? You have the biggest YouTube channel now that for active player, right? Other than you is just Tan Boon Hyung,
Go Jinwei,
Go Jinwei. Does she have more followers?
still okay.
Oh, okay. It's okay. You beat her soon. Yeah. Yeah. How do you like it?
Actually, I quite
It's fun.
yeah, really fun, and I'm really interested in doing videos and
It's good, you know. People nowadays, athletes, all right. They, for example, like I watched like MMA, right. How big you are, right, on social media also determines how much pay you are gonna get, right, from sponsors. So if you were to focus just on playing only, but your social media presence is like zero,
Yep.
it's not your full potential,
Yeah.
right. So it's very important also for athletes
to
to,
manage their social media
Yeah.
well.
but also it takes time.
Takes time, really takes time.
It's also a dedication.
I think MMA they got someone to handle for them.
Most people out there will have someone.
But for us, like ourselves, and then
It's like
it's
friends,
a bit
right?
a bit tiring lah.
It's
Not to say tiring lah, to really handle it well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't do the editing.
I don't do it.
That's the one that really takes the
Yeah,
most
yeah.
time. Editing. The filming all is also takes time, but not so.
Mine is not hard because mine is like lifestyle. So one take, everything one
Yeah.
take.
Hard part is because you have to cut. Like
Yeah.
2 hour video, right? Then you have to cut until like only 10 minutes.
Really hard.
Do you okay? We can't stay at the highest level, top athlete forever. Eventually, one day, our bodies will not be able to handle it. Where do you see yourself in, let's say, life after high level competing
I
badminton?
think it's also related to badminton.
You wanna be remaining in the sport.
Maybe I can try something new, but at the meantime, I just started my own academy
Really?
last week.
Last week. Okay, so you train young kids.
Young or social
Also-
player,
Okay. Any age lah, basically.
any age, any age.
Okay. Is there a Instagram page or?
Yeah.
What's the page called?
Impactor Badminton Academy.
Impactors Badminton Academy. Okay. So who are the coaches?
I got my coach, one partner.
Yeah.
He's a Sukma champion.
Are you the one? You're not coaching them?
Now at the meantime cannot lah.
Cannot,
my leg
right?
like
Busy.
that.
Oh, okay.
Not to say busy, my
Yeah,
leg
yeah.
because I just started walking
got you.
properly. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're definitely going to be involved in the
Yeah,
coaching
yeah.
as well. Okay.
Coaching and doing videos lah. Yeah.
Wow, this also is more time that you have to
Yep.
spend
Because at the
coaching.
meantime, no training for me, no
Yeah.
court training. So I think I've time.
Also, it's also setting yourself up for
Future.
let's say if you by the time you're 40 or what, you can't play badminton forever.
I still can
Oh.
coach. Yeah.
Yeah, still can coach. So you enjoy coaching also.
Coaching I haven't really tried lah, but
Average.
I like to share my experience and everything to others lah. Like same as I'm doing live and everything. Yeah.
Let me ask you lah. So you've had many coaches, good coaches. What do you think makes a good coach?
I think how you communicate with your coach and then understanding. Not only your coach understand you, like both of us understand each other. This is very important. And then only you will trust your coach, like if you are giving me advice and everything, like you got my back.
Yeah. Also, it's like people don't understand that coach is you have to commit everything 100% and not just to one person. It's the whole team. Yeah.
Some people will say that being a coach can even be harder than being a player.
I think need experience also, need time, need training lah.
Maybe not physically is harder, of course not,
mentally.
but mentally it's a lot more tougher.
yeah.
Okay.
Sure, this one.
Okay, we're gonna wrap up soon. Let's just give a last message. So, a lot of the people that would be watching, probably a lot of your viewers will be watching, right? They are young people who love badminton, young players, you know. What is your one advice to, let's say, someone who is in high school or primary school, loves playing badminton, and is thinking about pursuing badminton full time? What is the advice you can give?
I think if you really want to choose badminton, I think you need to be really committed, disciplined, and a lot of things lah. But I think it's a very good thing to start badminton, to play badminton.
When you're young,
Hardworking, discipline is the very important thing in badminton. If you really want to make it to the top,
the highest level.
Yeah.
I feel like just for children in general, sports is so important. Even if you are not trying to be the best, right? Teaches them structure, discipline. Very important also how to handle losing. Losing and then coming back, because that's pretty much what life is. You're gonna be taking
losing, coming back.
lose all the time, right?
Not only in sport, in everything.
In everything, lose all the time. But what do you do when you lose? Okay, this one last question. Advice to 15-year-old Zubair. 15-year-old Zubair.
I think that time,
Are you a naughty kid actually?
not really lah.
Okay.
Not really.
Okay.
But I think I did quite okay when I was 15. So
Yeah. You mean studies wise?
not to say study wise lah. Like I had fun and I managed to get into badminton and everything when I was 15.
Yeah.
So I think
What do you tell him?
just that time, I think maybe sometimes I think a lot, whether to play or not to play. So I think don't need to think so much lah. Just
do more than
just
thinking.
do first and then just try your best. Nothing to lose.
Good advice.
Not good at giving advice.
No. It's okay. It's to yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, guys. We have reached the end of the episode. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask you, why do people call you Zubair?
Oh, actually started when I started doing IG live and then I was talking Malay. Then suddenly my coach, hey Zubair, Muhammad, what Zubair full name lah. Then everyone started calling me Zubair. And then,
So it was like a mistake.
not to say mistake lah, like my coach. Like
Why does he
nickname
call you Zubair?
Because my name Bear what, and then like a bit Malay, so call me Zubair.
Oh, sorry, why do people call you Bear?
From young lah.
Like
a
how?
bit, a bit big size and then Then my coach.
Oh, you mean Bear since? Oh, okay. Since you were so young already, people calling you. Okay.
Then my coach gave me a nickname, a Malay nickname, and then my two other friends also.
Oh, so in high school you were like a bit a bigger size than most of the students, so that's why they call you Bear. Is it?
Not to say high school, I think high school.
Maybe you have a
13, 14.
friendly face like a bear. I don't know, like those. Yeah. Okay.
Started from there.
Okay. Alright, guys. Yeah, we reached the end of the episode. Give it up for Lao Gentren. And guys, if you listen up to this point and you've enjoyed this episode, you want to see me have future badminton players on as well, leave a comment in the comment section. Put let's get it with a badminton racket sign, right? Or maybe maybe a shuttlecock sign if there's a shuttlecock emoji. Yeah. Anyway, suggestions, comments about your thoughts on this video, and please hit the subscribe button. Yeah, we'll see you in the next episode, and give it up for Lao Gentren, guys.
Yeah,
Zubair.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Missing my homies, I'm missing my oldies, my brothers, my cronies. We all went to court, but before only courts that we knew were the ones where we were shooting threes, selling Kobe. To a legend, rest in peace to the old me, rest in peace to my brothers, rest in peace to my whole team. The oldest, I'm missing my shawty.